Hey everybody, Justin here, welcoming you to OtakusandGeeks.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the mobile game, the King of the Fighters All-Star, which is now available for your Google Play and iOS devices, or I should say Android or Apple devices. As always, here is a brief synopsis of the game, so here we go. The King of the Fighters All-Star lets players become the hero of the KOF series as they take on the role of a person who has amnesia, who is saved by a spirit woman named Noah, who then needs rescuing herself. After discovering the power to fight as a KOF fighter with signature moves at their disposal, players enter the King of the Fighters tournament to uncover their memory, become even stronger, and re-experience KOF's fast-paced fighting history. And for the main part is the story mode is just that, as I just described, as you're seeing on the screen right here. This is the opening sequence where you name your character and you find out that you have amnesia, and you're finding out that for some reason you're able to control one of the KOF fighters that you picked, that you saw previously. The previous clip, you got to choose between 3 KOF fighters, but you get to get more fighters as you go along. But that's just the start of it. So you meet Noah, and she's trying to help you out and figure out, okay, how can you can control these fighters. So now we can try to recover your memory by entering the King of the Fighters tournament. But how do we get there? You won't be strong enough to fight these fighters, so you have to get stronger, and that's where this game comes into play as form of story. For the most part, for a story, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty generic. It's pretty cut and dry, straightforward. You lost your memory. This is just a way for you to introduce the player to be able to play as the King of the Fighters characters. So as far as the gameplay is a side-scrolling beat 'em up, where you're going to be using, as you can see here from the tutorial that I'm showing you right now, you're going to obviously use your left hand, or your left hand to obviously you're swiping to move, and you'll be able to tap the corresponding buttons. You have your regular attacks, your special attacks, and you also have your ultimate attacks too, which you will collect as you gain more experience and more experience, and the more you level up, the more attacks you'll be able to use. First, let me talk about graphically. I think graphically it's gorgeous. It looks really great. It has that Street Fighter 4 type of graphics towards it. So I thought for a mobile game, I mean, we're at this point now where mobile games are on the same level as previous consoles, as PlayStation 3 and 360 level type of graphics. Heck, just mobile games that's even rivaling some PS4 games. So graphically, it looks great. The character designs are awesome. I mean, Terry looks great. I really do enjoy the graphics. Nice use of colors, nice use of music from the musical standpoint, nice use of rock music, and that really brings in the tone of the game that we're playing with. I will say my gripe with it, and this is my gripe that I have with a lot of these mobile games that have these side-scrolling free-play levels. The levels and episodes are so short. You can beat each episode or each level that you do in under a minute or two. And I just wish, especially when it comes to games that have microtransactions, if you're going to want someone to keep playing this, and if this is like a live type of service, can you at least make the levels at least 5 to 10 minutes each, especially for a side scroller. I mean, you clear a couple of enemies, the boss comes, and then that's it. Obviously, just like you expect in any free-to-play mobile game, there's login bonuses which you'll be able to capture gems or rubies, and that will help you upgrade your guys or unlock new characters and things of that nature. So obviously you check out, like we just got Baseball Yuri here, who will be a support, different character there. So what else they offer you? So this is the main menu that you see. So here is where you'll view your cards. I don't have any cards yet, but there's my cards there. So these cards will actually help with your stats and your power levels and stuff like that, which is pretty decent. Here you have the Fighter Summon. In the Fighter Summon, you will be able to unlock new characters to play with. So to unlock each character is 100 of those gems. So I have 600 at the start. So I'm going to tap on the screen here. Let's see who do we unlock. And this is how you'll get new characters, and you'll be able to build your team up as you're doing the tournament and doing the story mode. So you'll be able to switch them out at will, which is pretty cool. So I got Kim here from this unlockable. And that's pretty much, that's how you unlock your characters. And obviously if you earn like 900 of these gems, you get to unlock 10 characters, as you can see right there. So I got one new character. So let me show you. Of course it's free to play, but they also have microtransaction, and compared to other microtransactions, it seems like to be the standard type of cost. I mean, daily ruby chances, I mean, the pricing is just a little bit outrageous. $99 for a monthly $100 for a monthly premium package. I think that's really ridiculous. Starter package is $10. The comedy package is $4. I mean, the microtransactions in this game it's kind of brutal, especially for levels being so short. I will say, if you're gonna play this, just keep grinding and grinding and grinding. I wouldn't recommend spending $100 for a monthly package. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's outrageous. It's still a fun game, don't get me wrong. If the levels wasn't so short, it's a nice concept, but I can't recommend you going the microtransaction route. Especially when it's $100 for a monthly package, and it seems like just standard stuff is like $10. It's like, I might as well just play King of the Fighters on console and get that type of experience. I mean, it'd be way more cheaper than this. But here is what you will see, the new characters that I have unlocked, and now I can able to set myself for a team, which I'll be able to use during story mode. So we're gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna use Yuri. I think his name's Yuri, and I'm gonna use and then you press OK. But here's the thing. I also have where you can see I'm just gonna name this real quick. I'm just gonna call him Team. So as you can see, excuse me, King. I'm gonna call him King. So I'm gonna name my team, but you also see Striker here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take, I want to have someone as a support for Terry. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change that up. I'm gonna put her there, and I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna choose Kim, and now I'll have a support. So what you're gonna see here. So here we go. Do some nice hits. There. Now she's there to support. She only does a one strike. But like I said, for the gameplay elements, I like the gameplay. I think the gameplay, the beat 'em up, is cool. I just wish it was longer. Even the boss battles, I wish things were just longer. I mean, this could take me literally, like, as you can see, there's a timer right there. So this level is, I'm almost already done, and it's 30 seconds in. So I'm going to clear out this guy. And Maya is actually good. One thing I do give them, that everybody has their own signature attacks. They have their own special moves, different type of fighting styles. That I would give them. That is absolutely awesome that they incorporated all of that into the mobile game. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, but you see how quickly, here's the boss already. It's not even a minute in, and the boss is here, and the level is going to be done. I would like to have a longer battle, especially if your microtransaction, your monthly package is $100 Like, I mean, come on. But overall, for a free-to-play game, do I recommend it? I would say if you need something to go on the road, you want something that distracts you while you're on a train or bus, I would say avoid the microtransactions. And if you're a King of the Fighters fan, I'll say download it just for kicks. Try it out for yourself. I will say avoid the microtransactions at all costs and just grind. You might find something enjoyable here. I'm going to give this, for a mobile game standpoint, I'm going to give it a B-. It's just, of course, the microtransactions are a killer. But for the most part, the graphics, the presentation, the gameplay, it's pretty solid. But, you know, microtransactions are free to play. You know what you're getting. So I'm going to give this one a B-. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com saying later days. Please visit otakusandgeeks.com for more things, anime, geek, and more. Later days.